This is our 1942 North American AT-6 Texan.
I bet I could do a pretty good job of crashing this thing.
The guys came down from the pawn shop to look at my AT-6 Texan. The reason I want to sell this airplane is my wife and I would like to build a house. I'm asking $185,000. It's absolutely worth every penny of it.
So it's a 1942.
It's a very famous airplane. In World War II, this was the airplane the government used to train all our pilots. The Tuskegee Airmen all flew this airplane down in Alabama. It has a newly overhauled engine.
So how fast is it?
Well, this airplane will cruise at 200 miles an hour.
It's pretty badass.
So how much do you want for it, my man?
$185,000.
We're actually interested in buying it, so I asked my buddy Matt to come on down, check it out,
Dennis, nice to meet you.
before we made an offer.
Well, the Texan's an awesome plane. This aircraft was great for training not only our fighter pilots, but also our bomber pilots, the B-17, the B-24 pilots. During World War II, we dominated the skies. This aircraft helped train those pilots to get to that final step. So after this, it's ready for combat. It's got a clean cockpit setup. This aircraft is fairly basic to fly. Literally, it's up, down, left, right to maneuver the aircraft. You've got a pretty easy throttle. So the last thing to do here is to take this airplane flying. Dennis and I should go airborne.
Yeah, let's take her up.
All right, let's do it. I've inspected the exterior and the interior of the plane. I'm really excited to fly the aircraft.
Wonder what it's like to just hop in any plane you see and be able to fly it.
I don't know, but I think it would be pretty cool.
Okay, you ready to go? All set? Here we go, man.
I thought the aircraft performed very well on takeoff. We did a bunch of aerobatics. We did a couple loops, barrel rolls.
Oh my God.
Apparently it works. So how was it?
Awesome. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
All right, so what do you think it's worth?
Right now, current market, what we're looking at is about $170,000 on the spot.
All right, well, thanks, Matt.
Okay, you bet. Great to see you.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
Nice job, Dennis.
So what is your bottom dollar?
I'd look at something around $165,000.
You know, we sort of came out here on a whim. So on a whim, I'll give you 140 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, if I buy it off, it's going to sit around for a while. It's going to cost me money to own it until I resell it or figure out what the hell I'm going to do with it.
It's a vintage and a classic airplane. There's so much heritage with this. You know, with a 157, kind of warm it up a little bit for you.
No, I mean, I'd go like 140 on it if you take it.
You know, if you come up just a little bit, at 145, we'd be shaking hands.
I'll tell you what, my man. I'm gonna go back and do a little bit more research. If I think we can pay 145 for it, I'll give you a call and we'll do it. But right now, I'm gonna hold you at 140.
Boy, we were really close, so maybe there'll be a phone ringing between here and Vegas.
Have a good one, man.
All right, thanks a lot, guys, for coming out.
I'm bummed we got that close and couldn't make a deal. But I'm glad it was me and Corey that got to check out the plane.